How much money do you actually need to retire? 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 billion? What's up guys, it's Jake from Money Talks, and in today's video, we're talking about how much money you actually need to retire comfortably. Quick story time. So I had an interesting conversation about money this week with an older gentleman who had been working in public service for about 25 years. This is a true story. He told me he was coming up on retirement age in just a few years, so naturally he's looking closely at his retirement investment accounts and other assets he had. So he's pretty open about things, and he tells me he has just under $400,000 in his 401k for retirement and about $400,000 house that he still owes around $100K on. I mean, this dude's got a wife at home, kids going to college soon, and tons of monthly expenses including 2 vehicles and a mortgage. So I'm thinking that's just not where we want to be numbers wise this close to retirement. So that got me thinking, how much do people actually need to retire comfortably? How much does the average person actually need? And how much does this guy need to retire in California of all places? Now the actual numbers are going to be specific to your situation, but there are 3 major factors that influence how much you're going to need in retirement. Those are lifestyle, longevity, and investment returns. So I'll break those down. By the way guys, I coach people on personal finance and getting their money situation together. So if you need help with getting your finances together so that you can retire comfortably, DM me on any of the socials for help organizing your finances and taking control of your money. So factor number 1 in retirement, lifestyle. We need to break down your monthly expenses, how much you're going to be spending every month, how much debt you have left, if any, where you'll be located, what your health looks like. That'll determine how much medical costs. The last thing you want to do is be left in a situation where your expenses outweigh your income. That's going to lead you right back to working a job, so we don't want that. And sometimes that's not even an option. You also have to factor in what type of trips you want to take, what kind of fun stuff you want to buy, and how much you're going to use to help others. Typically in retirement, people are going to want to help pay for kids or grandkids' college, weddings, or houses. Things like that can increase the amount you'll need significantly. Factor number 2 in retirement, longevity. All right, so the average life expectancy in the US is about 78 years old, and the average retirement age is about 62 years old. So we've got an average of 16 years of not working a normal job to plan for. You're typically gonna need around 80% of your current income per year to live in retirement. So take 80% of the average household income, which is a little under 70K. 80% of that is about $56,000. Over 16 years, you need to be able to take out at least $896,000. So just shy of $1 million. That might seem like a lot, and it is, but if you're not currently investing for retirement, I hope you see these numbers and understand there's a high likelihood you will run out of money before you kiss the earth goodbye if you don't plan for it. And realistically, if you're taking care of your health, you may live a lot longer than that, and no one wants to be relying financially on others at 80 years old. And factor number 3 in retirement, investment returns. This is where we have to look at your investments more closely. When it comes to your money you're going to rely on in retirement, you want those investments to be extremely safe. That means index funds, bonds, maybe stick with a target date fund that rebalances your portfolio for you as you get closer to your retirement date. If the majority of your investment money is in speculative investments like single stocks or cryptocurrency, you may have issues in retirement. You just don't have the time in the market anymore to make up for those risky investment losses. Basic index funds will get you an average of 10% return. Stick with that. The 4% rule has been used for decades, saying it's safe to withdraw 4% of your total balance each year without running out of money. That is based on a 30-year period though. So if you retire later, you can safely pull out a little more and you should still be all right. Likewise, if you retire earlier, you'll either need to take out less each year or have a higher total in your account. But of course, these are all averages, so better safe than sorry. You should still only take out what you need to. So hopefully this quick video shed some light on how you calculate what you'll actually need to retire comfortably. When I'm coaching people, I like to break down their specific situation so we can set clear goals for the future. That way you're not just dumping money into an unknown each month as you invest. So let me know down in the comments if you want to share your situation and what you think you'll need for retirement. And you can watch this video right here to learn why saving for retirement is important. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.